25th, 2007, and it's the last day of school. Oh, close to that. That's cool.
Look at the camera. Okay, look back. So what grade are you going to be in next year, Emily?
5th.
5th grade. So you have 2 more years left at this school, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, bye.
Don't.
Emily Jacobs, A and B honor roll. Michelle Jaffe, all A's first and second semester. Ben Jacob, A and B honor roll. Student council in perfect attendance. I require Wyatt Carpet, A and B honor roll.
So where are we at today, Carter?
The Raw Gorge,
And who are we with?
the Tizart.
The Tizards. Becca, Jeff, Neil.
Those amazing cat adjusting skills. Cheers.
You alright? Alright, slice now? Oh, I got a nice sticky outfit. Nice.
No.
Emily, no standing on the fences, okay? Unless you want to fall off and die.
Sure she.
Yes, Feisty.
Yeah, you want to check that area out?
Yeah, try that.
Alright. Hey, do I have a sticky outfit?
Yeah?
I don't care.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, it's just back. I bring 2.
I ran a violence.
Did you swing out? What's that?
I'm laughing
That would actually be
That would be a bit of a ride, wouldn't it?
In his hair, a mighty canyon challenges the conqueror. He'll make his mark on 1,000 feet of air. And in his engineer, well, George E. Cole, just 120 men assembles. With eager hearts and hands, they will the road. Not one of them has ever worked the steel so high, but everyone will proudly bear his load. And you hear him say, let's build a bridge, we'll span this canyon, where the rugged rocks know the ageless rhyme. We'll build a bridge and they'll come from miles around. Our legacy, our work will last through time. So the men are out here building. Here's how they do it. through solid rock, they tore through solid granite. They pour the base, they rend the stone, the dream is real. The towers rise north and south over Canyon Land. Their legacy is coming up in steel. Let's build a bridge, we'll span this canyon, where the rugged rocks know the ageless rhyme. We'll build our legacy.
He looks deep in thought there, doesn't he? He looked deep in thought.
He does, doesn't he?
Well, the folks are amazed it's actually happening. They'll hike all the way.
There's the jailbird.
Why did you sit on the porch? It's not there.
It was a really good shot. I could show you actually.
Welcome, have a good day.
Plus, you have to, this is the two fingers, so you have to be able to play.
No. Well, the archery thing would obviously be so, but it's not.
Kind of like a back.
Those are the fun things. I guess right here, Ryan. Why are we?
Do what?
We've done.
Okay. You alright? Don't we have burgers there, didn't we?
Burgers where?
There.
There?
There.
Where the heck is there?
Yeah.
We had burgers on this side.
Yes. So do we want burgers again later?
There's only 5 minutes. If you guys have any more questions, just throw them in the sauce. Out there. I could actually make some over
I haven't been. Arkansas Dave Root Club?
My house. Oh, Mommy's.
Surf
That's alright, I got it. No, that's alright. Here, Carter, come this way so I don't know.
I think we need to let them go to carousel first.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, we have to go to the railway.
Yeah, we're going to go on the carousel and then we're going to go on the Incline Railway.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're going back home.
Okay, Carl?
You okay, maybe?
Get bad.
Oh, look, that's my boy, no hands.
I got the job.
Here we are about to descend into the Aurora Gorge. There's Lucy and Emily and Becca and Tiz.
And Connor. And Connor on his
Julie,
chair.
and Connor, there's Connor.
And
Jess is down there someplace. That's Tiz.
This is awesome. The old water pipe that provided water supply to Canyon City way back 70 years ago or so.
I got a picture of the helicopter, but he didn't come down.
I know, they didn't pay the extra money, I don't think.
Oh, I'm in the middle as well. I'm just taking that one off the table.
A minute. Oh, that could come to it now as well.
No
Battery
brain.
exhausted.
Well,
I have got more, but they're bad.
Ready?
yeah.
Okay, here we go. Going back through.
One, two, skip a few, 99, 100. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
And this is what Connor was doing all the time.
Twinkle, little star,
And Julie.
how I wonder
Oh, and Lucy.
what you are.
And our mad driver.
Beef stew, beef stew.
Not so mad that I was trying to mud hole.
Oh.
So we're going back to with our tails between our legs because the mud hole was more than the Suburban was up for.
Ever.
I'm just thankful there was already a Jeep stuck knee deep in it, so I didn't have to be discovering that for myself. And yes, I am holding the camera while driving the four-wheel drive.
Which I think in England may be a criminal offence. Not criminal, just an offence, motoring offence.
I'm cold. Me too.
There was a drop of rain or two then as well.
No, I just washed the windshield.
No, it's participating. Precipitating. Yeah.
This is the one we walked through.
It's got
This one's actually a
deeper.
little deeper.
Listen to that creek talk. It's like blah blah.
I don't think the family enjoys it.
It has got deeper, hasn't it?
It looked like it did.
Okay, going through a nice muddy cesspit.
Crikey.
It's not very deep though.
It wasn't last time.
Oh, what's going on?
Crikey.
It doesn't want to go through it. Oh! That's gonna make a fine video. That is.
It's adventure.
Clean the wheels in this little bit.
Yeehaw. Times 10.
Becca.
Was that the one that we tried to use
Yeah.
as a guinea pig earlier?
Yeah, and he was having
Other
nothing
ideas.
of it. Yeah, he's a little wiser than I am.
Well, I don't know that. Well, probably.
Alan. His
Well, that's the last of the water then, isn't it?
There's some little.
No, I think there's another one.
and
There was more than 3.
mouth. A period with his.
That's gonna be a good video.
I just wanted to say I didn't swear. Praise the Lord.
I hope you have some good video editing.
I didn't make that one up.
We'll do this.
Some drive by it, we'll stop for 5 minutes and get back to Santa Cruz. Drive back to the car.
Are you sure this is old guy's rule?
Of course I'm going to call it. Yeah, we caught part way up those dunes today.
We played in that water.
Let's see how far we climbed up, but we climbed part
Yeah,
way.
he climbed as far as we could get before we ran out of water.
Clouds. Tree.
That.
I think so.
How do you know?
I don't know for sure.
No, but we've all got special seats allocated. So your dad's got it worked out. We've got 2 trees and then another
We had these little places where we could have our telly to stand up.
Oh, got your eyes shut, Emily.
We had bulkhead seats, so we had to pull our tellies up and move them around. When the tables came out the armrests,
And we had tables.
we didn't.
Out the arms. Oh. So it was like a little chest you could open it up and then the tables
Now that's not a cue for everyone to run off into the gift shop, but it would be a good idea to use our restrooms. An hour and 15 minutes can be an awfully long time when you're passing a creek, a babbling brook with many waterfalls along the way and no trees above timberline. Think about it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the crew to you. Up front driving this train, we've got John. He's our engineer. Everybody say hi to John. Hi, John. And my name is Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Hello, everyone. And as a conductor, part of my job, aside from collecting tickets and throwing switches, is to give a tour. Colorado. Population 2. Dennis and Barbara live in this White House on the 3 side, and they operate a power plant owned by the city of Colorado Springs, located just down the road on the 3 side. That stone building is a hydroelectric power plant, puts out about 1 to 2 megawatts of power, and it is the oldest power plant this side of the Mississippi. The hydroelectric said to have inspired Catherine Lee Bates to compose America the Beautiful. You can see the city of Colorado Springs down there, as well as the Garden of the Gods. That black area out there is not a cloud shadow, it is in fact the Black Forest. And if you look towards the horizon, that flat, boring area, that's Kansas. It is no wonder that Catherine was so inspired. I wonder if everyone remembers the words to America the Beautiful. So beautiful, so spacious, nice and warm. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated. At this point in the journey, the front of the train is 3 stories higher than the back, so if you were to stumble, it would be a long fall. Now, ladies and gentlemen, out the 3 sign, you guys can see a lake out there. That is Lake Moraine. The name Moraine means an impression left by a glaciation. So there was glacial activity around Pikes Peak. It is the only name that only naturally is 2,200 years old.
See it?
It is thought to be the oldest tree on Pikes Peak, ladies and gentlemen. Now you might notice some snow, and I promise it won't be going away anytime soon. So please don't be sticking your hands out the window to grab a snowball. It is hard. We are at yet another switching station. This is where we'll be passing another train. And if you think that door looks happy, that's not actually a door. Boarded up. Those marmots have been chewing out that door again. They use it to keep their teeth short because
It's a morbid.
A morbid?
Please be seated, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, take your seats, please. Highball. Take your seats, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, please take out your watches, your cell phones, whatever you use to keep track of the hour.
The deer having a nice lazy Sunday. Action.
Hi, I'm Emily Jacobs. My family has lived here for 1 year, but lived here 3 years before I moved to England. Now we're decided to move to a new, bigger house for many years. We've had many memories in this house, and we're going to give a tour for our memory and for many other reasons. First, we're going to walk up the stairs and into my brother's room. This is our hallway, and there's rooms off of it, and first we're going to go to the end room, my brother's room. Connor, what would you like to say about the memories that you've had in your room?
It's a good,
Action.
it's a good place to sleep.
What kind of memories?
I've had a lot of really cool dreams here. And some not so cool dreams, but I made it through, you know, because I have a good room.
Yeah, Connor. So This bed that you're sitting on was in this room and then went someplace else and then came back?
Went to England and then came back.
What did you do last night?
I slept over with someone.
You had to sleep over here, right?
Yeah.
Ben slept up here?
Yep.
Yeah, and you got a vaulted ceiling in your room.
He opened it. Okay, now I need to go in front of you. Okay, so I'm like, let's walk out. Okay.
Look at those hairy legs Connor's getting.
Arashibaha! Arashibaha!
That was one of Connor's weird moments. Okay, so
One
now
of
we're going
many.
to be
Hey, be
walking
quiet.
out of the room and into the bathroom. Memories that you may not to know about, so we can kind of skip that a little bit just to take a quick film of it. Hold on a second. This is the entryway, and then here's the bathroom. You know, some of the memories are a little stuff you don't want to know about. Things.
Yeah, we get that. This is a private place. Who's that in the mirror? Ah. But the main purpose of this video is for us to do one last video of the house.
Now, here is my room. For me, the best room in the house. Here's my fishy Oscar. He joined our family about 4 months ago. And then in my closet, this is my closet. It's my bed. And I have a really nice view out of here, which I enjoyed. So, and then here's my closet, and here's the one and only Sheepy, starring dun 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 dun. And
Hold
so,
Sheepy up again. I didn't get a good picture. That's good. Okay.
Okay, and I remember when we came back from England, we had renters, and I think Mom painted over it. But right about here, some kid had put lipstick on and kissed the wall because there was a little kissy mark on the wall. So that was quite interesting. And we painted it the walls green. So now we'll go through this little hallway. Here's a little closet.
Oh, very exciting. Very nice.
Towels in. And here's the guest / office. This, I think, is one of the reasons why we need a few more rooms. A separate office and office and guest room. It's got a nice view. Here's our office supplies. Dad does work in here. He's the person filming. And here's the bed that my mom decorates.
We bought that in Ireland. Ooh, there's a guy, camera guy again. Okay.
Okay, then we'll walk through here. Some space. Then finally the big Mom and Dad's room. We have dressers over here. You're gonna see the camera guy in a minute, probably, I think. And here is a really nice mountain view. We have really nice city and mountain views. Here's their sleigh bed, Santa, and our little table with the phone. And here's the bathroom. They have 2 separate sinks with all their stuff. And here's the walk-in closet that Mom might miss if they don't get another one.
Oh, we will.
But yeah. So, walking out. See the cameraman again. Here's the nice big bed. I mean, not bed, bath and shower.
The nice shower.
And then bathroom with a little cupboard in here for towels, toilet paper and stuff, laundry baskets, water, beautiful paint color that my mom chose. And there's another view, I think. Yeah, we have a lot of city views and a couple mountain views. So, here's the TV, drawers, TV over there. And walking down these beautiful steps again, here's a little thingy. And one time in winter, I was really bored, so I took these down and I put a bunch of pillows and books and knitting and beads and set there. So down I go. To your left, our left, here's Mom walking. Say hi to camera. She's.
Mom and Connor like the camera.
Here is the living area, living room, family room, living room, and here's the table and sofa. That is our old sofa. We have a new leather sofa in here. And here's my American Girl doll. You have to see her. She joined our family about a month ago. Her name's Zoe. Hi. And now we're walking right into the dining room. Very pretty, luxurious. Here's a mirror. Then we're walking down the hallway, a little bathroom. Little toilet rug. There's a little key here, a little key thing. Here's the kitchen, and then there's a laundry room over here. Then here is our nice other kind of view, I guess, when the trees are cut. Then I'm gonna go into the basement. We used to have a lot more stuff down here, but we kind of cleaned it out and put it in the pod. It's a little big box that you put all your stuff in. It's not the excitingest basement. It's not finished or anything, so when we move into a new house, hopefully we will have a finished basement. So back up the stairs. Here's a little thingy. We kind of have that on the upstairs thing too. And taking a step outside, here's the patio. Well, not patio, but here's our
Front porch.
front porch, lawn chairs there. Then we have our garage, the little 2-car garage. Hoping for a 3-car garage. That's another reason why we're moving.
One of the reasons we're moving because we want a 3-car garage and a finished basement, a little bit different kitchen layout. So
Bigger, a few more rooms.
we'll see. See how it works out for us.
Then,
We got the path here. Emily, you've never hit the path.
but I've got no shoes on. This is our outdoor property. We've got a big lawn over there. We'll show you in a second. This is a rock where we've had many memories, and we've climbed on it as kids, little kids, like kindergarten and stuff. Some of our neighbors have played little games on here, like we're sailors and stuff. So that's this rock. Sometimes I go like this. And so this is a really nice rock that we have a lot of memories of. So yeah. Oh, you taking me? What are you taking me taking a picture? And you get a lot of paparazzi, so yeah. Okay. So, sometimes we sit on there. It used to be totally uncovered, but now this, we made it when I was in kindergarten. My brother was in 4th grade, but now I'm in 4th grade, he's in 8th grade. When we came back, it was a little overgrown, so we fixed it, but this is our path. It used to just be when we first moved here, when I was like 3.
Keep going.
So it was a little overgrown when we first moved here, so we kind of dug it out. These are 4 rocks. We have 2 kids across the streets, Ben and Sarah. They're 8th grade and 9th grade. No, they're going in 9th grade and 10th grade. And we have 4 rocks, and we each had a rock to sit on. And then this wasn't here, but when we first moved back here from England, we made it. This little separate path. Except we haven't worked on it totally, so it's a little pushy, but it leads more further into the backyard. So, and then here's the front of the house, and then we're going into the back. And we have some area here.
These are the people that are buying the house. They already get their picnic table back here.
And so here's our back porch. It's got some furniture out there. Then our bikes are right back here. Lawnmower and stuff. Then this is something I think it was here before we moved, but it's this little like bunches of trees. And oh, I've never seen these flowers back here, so these are new. And they're really pretty. So yeah. And then we have a lot of wildflowers. Sometimes we have some purple ones. Those are we have a different kind of purple ones, and these might be them blooming. I'm not sure, but we have those, and then there's some purple ones, and they're purple all along here. And so yeah. And then we have these pink ones. There's a lot of new flowers that we haven't seen before. And this is their porch. Furniture up there. And let's go this way. We're in here, we walk this way. These are next door neighbors. They're out on a trip. They have 2 boys and then 2 little girls adopted from China. Really cute. And then the guy next door has really pretty flowers, which we enjoy. And he named it the Jacob's Garden because, you know, our last name's Jacobs and it's kind of like closer to us. He grows really pretty flowers. I like the orange ones the best. We actually have those growing wild, which we showed you. So yeah, and you can through here. And this is our nice front yard. It's pretty fun to play in. We had a slip and slide that we played on. Then we have our road that we do chalk on right back over here. Our new mailbox. And that's it. Here is the front of the house. Probably a pretty important memory, how it looks. And it looks pretty big, but it's not all that big. And so that's it for our tour of memories. Thank you and good night, everybody.
This is to document that the day is July 8th. This is the sports section from Colorado Springs paper. And it's my daughter holding it. Again, July 8th. Okay, Emily.
Okay. Here is the windows and the ceiling. We painted the house. This is the master bedroom. There was a video before of the whole house with all the furniture in it, and now it's empty. The ceiling, it was a popcorn ceiling, but I think it was a popcorn ceiling, but had some people to make it a different kind of flat ceiling. There's doors, and here's a vent, some plugs, TV stuff. Here's just some plugs. There's a vent over here. And now we come into the master bath. Here is the sinks and the little lights, and down here is the cupboard. Here's the light. Maybe a window even. And
turn that on.
This is the closet. A nice big walk-in closet. Seems a little bigger than it was, but that's because I don't remember it. You know, I only remember it with a bunch of clothes in. And here is the bath tub and the window. It's got this tile stuff. Here's a rod. Here's the actual toilet and a little cupboard to hold linen and stuff. But there's nothing in it. toilet. And shower's right over there. Yeah. Walking out of the master bedroom into the hallway. We have railings, nice railings. Here's the office. Here's the office. And nice view. Really big closet over here to hold any stuff. Well, this was our office slash guest bedroom. Nice. And here's the door. Entryway. Nice lamp that I love. Have a little thing here, hang over. Nice railing. Then we come into my room. Bright green. It looks a lot greener than it did with my furniture in. I'm not sure why. Just looks really green. I have a really nice view out of here. So that's good. And here's me. And light fixture up there in my closet. And yeah, a vent down there. Nice closet. Now we head on through the tour of the empty house into the me and my brother's bathroom. There's lights and there's the ceiling thing. Here's the shower bath thing. And that's the ceiling. And entryway again. Okay, now we walk to the last upstairs room of our tour. Is my brother's room. It's got a nice paint. It's got a nice view of the mountain, and then we'll look at that in a second. Here's his closet. And a nice view out of here. And the entrance to the right. Okay, we continue our journey through the empty house on Mulberry Court. Down the steps. Nice railing and nice wood floors. And this is the dining room. And it's got nice lights, nice curtains that look like red. It's got wood floors. It's cool. Then here's the door, and then over here that's the light fixtures up there, and here is the living room. It's got nice wood floors, kind of view of the mountain, a little bit of a view. There's a curtain. And there's a little step here. Through to here.
Okay, show the paper again, Emily.
Is this
Okay.
is family room. Do you want to look at it in a minute?
Hold it steady. Okay, thank you.
This is the family room. And nice fireplace and some shower. And here is the deck. And here's the kitchen. It's got a little thing there. And it's got the table, and it's got sometimes a nice view of the city. It's just the trees are kind of in the way, but in the winter it's a nice view of the city. And fridge and a sink and stuff. And here's the washer and dryer, the laundry room. And then through here is the garage. Got a lot of shelves to go to the garage that we like. It's pretty cool. And come back through here. Nice little laundry room. And
Let's look at the bathroom real quick.
And here's the little bathroom. And it's nice. Painted like a maroony color, which I really like. Mirror, sink. That's cool. Then, over here, here's the door. And finally, here's my
Le basement.
new basement. A little unfinished basement. It's pretty cool. It's cool down here. Little cupboards. And a little space over there. I guess if it was finished, you could put a TV on there. This is storage space over there. There's heating and stuff and air conditioning. There's a few windows. There's 1, 2, 3 windows. Here's one of them. And here's that is good. Yeah, so that's our basement. Pretty cool.
Okay, outside. Go out the front door.
Okay. Now, out through the front door. On to
Let's see that paper again.
onto the deck.
Move your right hand. There we go.
And here's our front of our house. Here's our deck. Down a couple steps down to the pavement. And garage door. Sidewalk. There's a mailbox over there. Here is the front of the house. Pretty cool. And pretty nice. And then we have a nice front yard here. It's pretty big. That's good. Nice big front yard to the side. And down here, we are heading around the side of the house, into the back. That's our neighbor's flowers. Right? The pipe goes all the way up there. And here's one of the windows. And there's, I think that's like a satellite dish or something. I don't know. For ITV, I guess, or something. There's my pipe. Here's under the deck. And there's one of the basement windows, and one over there. And here's our backyard. Pretty roomy. Little loop here. We have some nice flowers. My personal favorites are these beautiful ones. Here's some pipe there. Here's a rock. Here's a rock that we used to climb on. It's pretty cool. Then down through the path that me and my brother made 4 years ago. It's pretty neat. The rock that you can sit on there. And then this ends on the side of the house that we do the loop through here. So that's the tour of our house, and I hope you enjoy it.
Can't even see that paper again.
July 8th, 2007.
Okay, crinkle it up and unroll it again. Okay, unroll it. Okay, let me see the back page. Hi.
Nice glasses.
Hey, great to see you guys.
Good to see you. You got here.
Mom, how did you get me to smile at the camera like that?
I don't know.
Probably any prejudice.
Maybe, yeah.
We've just climbed up to 12,000 feet from 11,900 feet.
Yeah, and okay, I'm Emily.
The parking lot down there.
Hey, but I can still breathe.
Okay, now I'm Emily Jacobs, and I'm at the top of some hill, and here is the amazing view that we have all gathered here to see.
Better be worth it.
And friends. It came out.
Have you seen Meet the Robinsons?
Yeah.
Don't you think that, what's his name, Lewis? Looks a little bit like Rebecca Tizard. If you tip the hair off, it's just got exactly the same facial expression.
No, that really is
That's not
rude.
rude. It's cute. It's not rude.
Then that boy looks like a girl. Especially that sort of boy.
Not exactly like her.
Heard me like jumping off the rock, but when I'm I'm gonna show you.
So like this.
Well, like when I'm in the air, but I'll show you when the part when I'm in the air is when you can watch. Would you be a lot quicker? 'Cause I would have my legs up. No, like you're something close. I don't know what happened.
So what do you think of your first mountaintop in Colorado, James?
Awesome. Bit out of breath on the way up.
Yeah, as was I.
Girls,